Okay. Hi, I'm Orion. And I'm gonna do, I guess this is kind of gonna be like a build diary for myself and for the build I'm working on, Kinetic Rain of Impact Mines. Currently, this is day 3. It's been almost 48 hours since League launch or whatever. So far, League has been awesome. I've had not too much to complain about the League itself. My day 1 was pretty cool. I finished the story in about 5.5 hours. League launch was really laggy and had a lot of crashes. Really unfortunate. I crashed like 5 times in lab. The leveling itself, I got through it pretty quickly. I finished about 5.5 hours, which is decently fast for me. I lost about 45 minutes of time. So not my fastest, but still not too bad. In terms of like the actual game itself, it's pretty good. I really like the Mirage League. It has a lot of insanely cool implications. I had a Fortress and Breach get duped by it, which is really, really cool. And I've also had some other cool interactions with it. So I'm really excited for actual late game when I'm like scaled and like doing stuff with Resonant Cascade, Scarabs, and all that fun stuff. But my day 1 was pretty cool. I originally was leveling with Pyroclast mines. I didn't get the swap though until I finished like a good bit of white maps because I couldn't get the currency I needed to like swap. And that was the other thing. I kind of got really bad RNG on my 6th link. Just the 6th link I had, I can show it actually. The 6th link I had was it just wasn't hitting. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know why I couldn't really hit with it. But this 6th link, basically I couldn't get any 4 blues. I just needed 4 blues and I could work with the rest, right? I needed 4 blues, 1 red. So I was doing the benchcraft using Val Orbs, at least 1 red socket. When it's corrupted, you have to use the same amount of chromatics as the same amount of Val Orbs as chromatics. So I was sitting there spamming it. I could not hit 4 blue to save my life. I didn't even originally hit 4 blue. I asked my friend to do it for me because I was offline and he did it first try. So it is what it is. So that's how that went. I spent like a divine just coloring that chess piece. And then literally the next day, 6 links non-corrupted were like 20 chaos. So I basically got screwed over. I lost so much currency on a day 1. That's a really big deal because like currency is just so like, it has so much more push and pull at the day 1, but I got it in the end. Here we are. It is what it is. This is what I'm using right now. Not bad. I hit my implicits literally in like 2 Eldritch orbs. Both of them gain endurance charge and 10% of physical taken as cold damage. This is basically going to be what I'm using until I get Hiri's Ire, because 1, I really need the suppress, and 2, I just really need a craftable thing to use while I still have the fact that I still have a chess piece that is able to be like modified. Plus it's much easier to be colored and all this stuff. So I finally got a non-corrupted 6 link that's actually usable, and I can edit this later on when I get a little more currency. My wand sucks, plain and simple. My wand ain't doing too much favors. It has a tier 3 lightning roll, doesn't really have much added damage elsewhere. I crafted on added damage roll, and it has a little bit of increased spell damage. So really not doing a whole lot there. Has global crit multi, but doesn't have critical strike chance, which is way more important than crit multi. I'm like at 85 or 7% crit chance or something like that. And it has the flat implicit. So I have some damage. I have already swapped to Archon's Tools plus Winterweave. This is carrying a lot of my throw speed and just in general making me feel substantially better, and also just gives me a lot of damage. Unbound Ailments and Bone Chill is actually giving me less damage taken by cold damage, which is really nice. And the way I'm keeping it near me actually is by using Convoke and Automation with all my other stuff up here, just to like keep it near me. This allows it to basically stay where I needed it to stay. Obviously you can't see it in my hideout because Convoke doesn't work here, but it spams it pretty often. I need to get more quality on this gem. I got my Kinetic Rain quality to 20% through lab. I did that yesterday on my day 2. And actually that's what I swapped to my reverse chill setup was yesterday. I am in red maps, as I kind of think I'm showing in this. I'm not sure because I haven't edited this yet, but I am in red maps. I have not done my quest Eater and Exarch stuff, and I actually want to talk about this too. I really like this new mapping system late game, but I really don't like it early game because it's really awkward. I didn't Google this or like look up anything beforehand to figure out how this works. But I really don't like this new system where basically you have to go to a certain location to do your completion. That's my completion actually slowed to a grinding halt because I didn't realize that. So I should have already had my void stones done. The first day I wasn't able to play as much as I really wanted to. So yesterday I played a good bit more, but unfortunately I couldn't get everything because I was still like needing money to swap into my gear. I still have to replace this one. This one is terrible. But essentially this new system kind of makes it so you have to go to a certain location. There is one benefit. You can right click the item when you get it, and that tells you where the general location of your boss fight itself. So that's where we're at with that. I'm still doing it. I kind of got screwed over early game, but it is what it is. We're making do. I have about 2.3 million DPS right now, so I can finish my Atlas, but I want to upgrade my wand so I can have closer to like 3.5 million or so. And that will push my DPS up quite substantially. My gear isn't too crazy. I have some okay stuff right now. It's okay. This gloves need to be replaced ASAP though. This glove is not doing me any favors at all. And this wand sucks. The shield is okay. My helmet's okay. My chest is okay. But I'm working with pretty okay stuff. But the main thing is I'm losing a lot of DPS because I don't have a decent wand. My wand just sucks, period. There's nothing much else to it. So I'm going to get a better wand probably today, honestly. I started doing breaches. Breaches are pretty cool. I have been struggling a little bit to do the fortresses because I'm not that tanky yet. I'm still pretty squishy with only 1000 ES. So when I get hit, I don't absorb that much damage with my Ghost Shroud stuff. I basically tank like my entire HP bar. I don't have spell suppression capped yet. I'm sitting at like 94% chance with lucky, and that's mostly because I just don't have any lucky gear, or I don't have any suppressed gear at all. So we're working with what we got. Not doing too great in terms of the financial stuff, but I'm doing pretty decent in terms of like my progression despite like the setbacks that I had. I kind of wish I got a little bit further, but you know, I can only play so much. I do have a job, so is what it is. But this has been my day 2. My day 2 is not going too bad. My DPS isn't feeling too bad. I have a lot of upgrades to make. I'm super excited to make those upgrades, but as it stands, I have just been kind of vibing. I'm level 89. Anyway, though, that's it for me. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.